going on YouTube? Basehead Stewie here. Not bringing you an update on the Datsun because it's cold as shit and I haven't done anything. But what I thought would be fun today, or not really fun, is I just really felt like I needed to do something today. So I have some side markers that I need to delete on the other front fender. So I'm going to make a patch for those and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Weld them in and hopefully it looks clean. Alrighty guys, so here's the fender. There's the side markers we're going to get rid of. They're a little ate up here, so we're going to cut a little bit past that and fix all that while we're doing this. Basically, I'm just going to bust out the cutoff wheel. As you see, we got all kinds of snow. And it's like the nicest day it's been in a minute. It's like, I don't know, 35 degrees outside. No heat in the garage, obviously. Hell, I don't even have a door on the garage, so yeah. But basically, we're gonna cut these out and get started. All right. Well, let's try to do this one-handed. If that doesn't work out, then I'll cut back when you guys can see that it's done. Yeah, that's crooked as shit. So I'm gonna cut this up real quick. So we got that cut out a little bit cleaner. Then all you gotta do is make a template. I made this out of a piece of sandpaper because I couldn't find any paper laying around the garage. This is the scrap sheet metal that we're gonna use. Basically, we'll hold that up there and we'll trace it out and then cut it out and then we'll fine tune it with the grinder so that it fits perfect. Alright, so that's traced out. Grab your grinder again.
These motherfuckers make me laugh. They LAF. They lame as fuck. Look at how they dress. They LAF. They lame as fuck. Listen how they rap. They LAF. They lame as fuck. Try to say they fresh. Try to say they tough. You ain't never been.
And we're gonna trace all this out, but I'm gonna switch to two hands because this is not working. So once it's cut out, you should get something that looks roughly about like that. I'm going to take this over here to the fender and it's going to look something like that. We got a big hump in the center there we're going to have to cut out, but once you get everything to fit, it should fit pretty tight. So let's start shaping. Again, I'm not going to be able to film this because I'm going to need two hands. So once you have everything fitting basically the way you want, you're going to want to get one of these things. If you don't have it, you could also use a piece of tape to hold it in there, but you basically just want your patch flush with the panel. These gaps are a lot bigger. Well, some of them, like this gap right here, that's too big. You don't want nothing that big. Down here, like on the sides, just a little bit of a gap. That's basically what you want. This will work. It's just not the 100% perfect way to do it. I'm going to weld it up. I'll grind it down and then you shouldn't be able to see it. I'm going to get the welder out and we'll see. So once you get everything set up, you're just going to want to tack. You're just going to tack up all the spots just to make sure nothing moves. So you get a nice little tack. Over the other side. Blow a nice hole in it like that. That's the problem you run into with if your gaps are too big. I ran out of wire. It's ugly as shit. This shit was a lot worse, or a lot thinner than the other stuff because it was blowing holes. I mean, using this cheap ass like $80 Harbor Freight welder, so it's got a high and a low, so there's no real adjustment. So you just kind of have to like trick the machine into doing what you want. I'm gonna clean it up. There's a lot of pinholes there, a lot of little shit. So I'll sand it down. I'll see how bad it is, but it's gonna have to be re-welded, and I'm out of wire, so I couldn't fill everything I wanted to. But I'll grind it and we'll see how it turned out. Might be a complete redo. So there it is, grinded down. I can probably save it. I just gotta get wire. I'm gonna have to fill all these little pinholes I got from I didn't realize how bad the sheet metal around that was. It was just blowing through. Like let me see. Yeah, you can see like down here, there's that hole there. That was just where like it burned through. But yeah, like that's not even welded there. I didn't even get a chance to tack up there. Yeah, probably one of my ugliest welds, but well, not really a weld, but probably one of my ugliest patches I've ever done. So yeah, basically that's how you have to do it. You're gonna have to cut out the area you want, make a piece that fits better than the one I made, obviously. I probably shouldn't even have done this today. I'm so cold. But yeah, basically cut a piece out. You want it to fit perfectly in the area you cut out with a slight gap. I mean, really slight. You want it to barely fit in there, essentially. You're going to go around tacking it, and you're going to want to jump around on your tacks to make sure that you don't warp it, especially if you're doing a large piece. Because anytime you're actually putting a lot of heat in one area, you're going to warp the metal. So you're going to want to like do a couple tacks around, wait a second, do a couple tacks around, wait a second, until it's all perfectly welded in. You'll grind it down, throw a skim coat of mud on it, and say bye-bye to your marker lights. But yeah, that's basically it for the day. I just felt like I wanted to do something since it's above freezing for once, and let you guys know I'm still working on this thing. Just not doing anything in the winter, man. It sucks. I have this garage that's full of shit. I mean, I have all my tools and parts and random shit in here. So I have nowhere to work. Like I said, I was working in the driveway all summer. And now that it's, 15, 20 degrees out and a foot of snow, I'm not working outside. So, got something done. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking. Stay tuned. Once the weather clears up, hopefully I can really start taking away on this thing again like I did last year. And you guys go to Grid Life, man. It's an awesome event. If you're in the Midwest, go out there, camp. I mean, you don't have to bring a car. I mean, you just show up like I do. I show up with my caliber last year, stock caliber. I'm just out there watching people get rowdy and having a blast. Have a good one. Thanks.
They wanna see me dead, but I got love for my haters. Police wanna lock me up, but I got love for my haters.